The recent point-in-time homeless numbers show an increase in unhoused individuals in Santa Barbara County over the past year.
And News Channel reporter John Palmentary joins us live. John, the county took a deep look at the numbers and why they're going up.
Yeah, this stems from that report we heard about last week, and there is a very serious concern because we hear so much about these homes that are in the pipeline or have already opened where the homeless can come off of the streets and then go right into these transitional homes. Santa Barbara County's most recent homeless count shows an increase over 2023, and 2,119 people are unsheltered. In a report to the Board of Supervisors, the Housing and Community Development Department put it in specific numbers.
So when we look at those snapshots for the last 2 years, we see a 12% jump in the overall number of individuals visible to us as being homeless. Specifically, an increase of 232 individuals. This trend undoubtedly reflects a true overall increase in homelessness.
In recent months, many types of transitional housing projects have opened in the county, and more are coming online, which should change the equation. For now, it's still uneven, and the projected progress is encouraging with a goal of 563 new beds, a number the county says will work, and here's why.
Sometimes we think of, oh, there's 2,119 people and you're saying 563 beds, and that doesn't make sense. But most of our beds turn over about 3 times a year.
Most of those in the count were homeless in the South Coast area and specifically in Santa Barbara. But outreach workers regularly hit the streets to meet with those who are unsheltered to see if they will accept any help on any level. The count showed increases across the board, including those who were homeless in camps, those who were homeless in their vehicles, and there's a large percentage in the count of those who were new to the challenge of homelessness. In the North County, the homeless camps in the Santa Maria Riverbed are very visible and very established. It's a priority area to address.
They've got gates and doors and mayors, and we've got a whole community out there, and what we're doing right now is not successful, and it needs to be. So,
a united effort with San Luis Obispo County, where the camps are on the county line, has been suggested to provide housing options for those living in the river area. And in the big picture, it's unclear if the homeless problem is growing beyond the current solutions.
42% of our county do not make a livable wage, and housing is the main driver of that. So it just bears repeating that so many of us, so many neighbors are just one paycheck away from being homeless.
And as we hear, Santa Barbara's numbers went up. At the same time, the report out of Ventura County showed their numbers coming down. However, in the discussion today, that was brought up. And apparently over the last several years, Ventura's had gone up. It was only in this recent year that it went down a slight amount of homeless people. But in general, in the past 3 or 4 years, it has gone up. Reporting live in Santa Barbara, I'm News Channel reporter John Palmentary.
All right, thank you so much for the closer look at all that, John. San Luis Obispo County Supervisor